Welcome to TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslage. This week is National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week, and the City of Cleveland is hosting a series of free community events. Child lead testing will be available throughout the week at these locations. Wednesday, October 25th at the Cleveland Public Library, Rice Branch from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, October 27th at the Cleveland Metro Park's Boo at the Zoo from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, October 28th at the Great Lakes Science Center and the Greater Cleveland Aquarium from noon to 4 p.m. Monday, October 30th at St. Martin de Porres from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Don't miss out on having this free opportunity to have your child tested. For more information, visit city.cleveland.oh.us and clevelandhealth.org. Case Western Reserve University, in partnership with the Cleveland Clinic, broke ground for their new state-of-the-art dental clinic. The new building will be a welcomed addition for not just Case dental students, but those they help serve in the community. It is also a great partnership between Case and Cleveland Clinic, says Mayor Frank Jackson.
Congratulations to the Case Western Reserve University and the Cleveland Clinic for this partnership and the construction of the dental clinic, but a special congratulations to the residents of Huff, because whenever you have major institutions that are able to connect with people and connect with people in a way that enhances their quality of life and provides for them services that they may need, that is a good partnership.
Well, the most important thing that we're trying to bring to the community are these projects that really make a difference. We do a lot of local hiring on these construction projects. We hired a local construction firm to build the project, and we're excited about what it's going to mean for the community, both while it's under construction and ultimately when it's finished.
The dental clinic is scheduled to open in the summer of 2019. For more information, visit case.edu. The Cleveland Division of Fire honored a few of their own at a ceremony held in the chambers of Cleveland City Council.
Today's awards reflects the diverse and dedicated service the Cleveland Division of Fire provides to the community. We will hear stories of decisive and coordinated action on the fire ground, thoughtful actions from a tragedy, and a dedication to detail by members in staff position that ensures the Division of Fire is accountable and effective.
The ceremony honored both firefighters and civilians for their heroic actions, and Mayor Frank Jackson congratulated those who were recognized.
I often say that public service is an honorable profession, but it's not made for everybody. Everyone can't do it. But those who do it and do it well have the greatest opportunity to impact the lives of individuals, families, and communities. And that's what you've done by your demonstration of heroism and what you've done in the scenarios that will be read to the public today.
Among those honored were the men of Engine 41, whose actions saved the lives of 2 victims of a house fire.
Upon arrival, Engine 41 found heavy smoke showing from the second floor of a 2.5-story house with reports of 2 occupants trapped. Engine 41 advanced a hose line to the second floor to attack the fire. Upon entry into the involved bedroom, a search was initiated and 1 victim was found lying on the floor. The victim was removed from the engulfing fire and passed on to other responders who rendered aid.
Everyone here at TV20 would like to congratulate all those who were honored. All the staff and judges of the Cleveland Municipal Courts recently underwent training to learn new skills and about new tools available in working with customers and clients who speak different languages. The Court's Interpreting and Translation Services Unit Coordinator, Catherine Pina-Rita, says that the courts are in the process of implementing a new plan for the courts.
We are implementing a language access plan, and so in order to implement this language access plan, we have to have everyone on the same page. That means improved business processes, that means meeting 10 benchmarks that we have to meet as a court. This is a mandate from the Supreme Court of Ohio and the DOJ. So this is a unique opportunity because it's the first time that we have legislative branch, executive branch, and judicial branch together. And it is an effort that must be made beyond the interpreters, but all employees and stakeholders together.
Mayor Frank Jackson kicked off the training with a welcome message about what it means to work in public service.
We do what we do in order to provide a service to people. And in order to provide that service and provide that service at a high level, we have to allow access to that service, and we have to eliminate the barriers to that access, and in this case, eliminating the barrier of language.
Cleveland City Council President Kevin Kelly praised the work of the courts while reminding them of the people they serve.
I know that you don't need me to tell you this, but the work that you do is so tremendously important. And I just take a moment to say that is, sometimes things become a job, but never forget how important what you do means to the city of Cleveland, the system of justice. And that's why it is so important that all of us who serve the public make sure that we're not serving just the English-speaking only public, that we're serving everybody.
Administrative and presiding judge over the Cleveland Municipal Court, Judge Ronald B. Adrian, said the language access plan wouldn't be where it is today without the hard work of his staff at the courts.
I think that we've got the most talented individuals, the most passionate individuals around these issues anywhere in the state of Ohio. And I would match them with anybody anywhere in the country.
The Cleveland Division of Water came to the Campus International School to help the students understand and appreciate the value of our most precious resource, water. This event was part of a national campaign called Imagine a Day Without Water.
We're doing a number of things with their program today. They've watched a video about bottled water versus tap water. We want to emphasize the value of good tap water, and we're going to engage with them. We're going to go in there and have a discussion with them and try and raise some consciousness and awareness about drinking water.
Jason Wood, who is Cleveland's Chief of Public Affairs for the Department of Public Utilities, reminded the students of the one major benefit for living in Cleveland.
We are incredibly fortunate and incredibly blessed to be on Lake Erie. We have a huge supply of drinking water at our disposal. So we need to make sure that we do everything to protect that, but also leverage it from an economic value.
The students made infographics illustrating the importance of tap water over bottled. Student David Barrios' illustration was chosen as the best. Student Jenna Lusk read an essay she wrote emphasizing the value of water.
For billions of years, something took up the mass of the earth alongside with the dry patches of dirt. There were opposites, land dry and dry and dusty, while the rest of the earth was wet and pure. Water was her name. Land and water worked side by side to give animals and plants a place to live. Though water lived in and between land, they were still separated. No, land and water mixed. When the gods above created man and woman, land became more favored. The land was used for planting, house building, and a surface for humans to live on, but water was overlooked.
The message today was clear. Always choose fresh Cleveland tap water over bottled. You'll be glad you did.
Cleveland Water is the 9th largest water system in the nation. We're very proud of the work that we do. We deliver tremendous quality water to all of the residents, the 1.4 million folks who depend on us for good drinking water.
Ward 7 Councilman T.J. Dow held his annual State of the Ward address at the Faith Temple Church of God in Cleveland. The crowd listened as the councilman spoke of the updates and happenings going on in Ward 7. Afterwards, the residents had a chance to voice their own opinions or ask questions. Councilman Dow led off the address by discussing the demolition of abandoned homes.
We were able to put an additional $5 million that was dedicated for demolition in the city of Cleveland, and I thought that was very important. And now that all of this hard work has been done, I hope you see in and around the neighborhood some of the buildings that are being demolished. We're very active, and we have been very active.
As for the fight against crime, the councilman says he's making a big push for more street and block clubs.
Just recently we had some issues. We had a meeting right up there on Superior at the library, and we brought the police out, and they were able to address some of the issues that they had in that community as well. And so that's because you have a number of residents that have a street club, have a block club, they're organized, and it's easier when you have 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 people talking about an issue than you have one.
A Cuyahoga County councilwoman is hosting a series of seminars to help solve the problem of domestic violence in our community. Councilwoman Yvonne Conwell arranged a series of seminars addressing the issue of violence against women and what they can do to prevent it. The Stop the Violence series will be held each Thursday in the month of October at the Domestic Violence and Child Advocacy Center on Payne Avenue. Organizers say this series is vital to building a safer community for women and girls. For more information on the Stop the Violence series, contact Councilwoman Yvonne Conwell's office at 216-698-2017. The 9th annual LGBT Heritage Day celebration was held at the Cleveland City Hall Rotunda on National Coming Out Day. 5 awardees were honored for their work in the LGBT community in categories such as workplace inclusion and arts and culture. Mayor Frank Jackson congratulated the recipients and posed for pictures with them. Ward 3 Councilman Carrie McCormick shared in the celebration.
You know, I proudly serve on Cleveland City Council as an openly gay man, and my partner and I live in Ohio City, just over the river. And I will tell you that we are blessed to have a wonderful community, supportive friends and family here in our community. But we all know very, very, very well that that is not the case for many, many of our friends and our sisters and our brothers and our community members. And so the reason that I'm able to stand in front of you today and the reason that I'm able to live with my partner in a supportive community is because of the trail that people have blazed ahead of me. And the 4 folks and the 5 total that are with us tonight have been leaders in blazing that trail to ensure a better future for everyone in our community.
And while we have milestones, we are always fighting for the next milestone. And I just want to let you know that your city government stands with you, and we're here to recognize those people that do the hard work to make the milestones happen.
Council President Kelly then gave Phyllis Harris, the Executive Director of the LGBT Community Center of Greater Cleveland, a proclamation. LGBT rights supporter Representative Nikki Antonio says everyone plays a part in making a difference.
When we're able to congratulate and to acknowledge the work of some of the people in our community that show up and that do the work, at the same time, every single one of you, every single person from the LGBTQ community, every person who's an ally and a supporter, moves us closer to the day when we truly do have equality, when liberty and justice for all applies to us all.
Congratulations to all of this year's awardees. To learn more, visit lgbtcleveland.com and stay tuned to TV20 to watch the LGBT Heritage Day celebration in its entirety. And we'll be right back with more TV20 News.
Hi, I'm Mayor Frank Jackson. You've probably seen media coverage of the growing opioid epidemic in northeastern Ohio. But what you might not know is how many of these tragedies begin with a seemingly innocent prescription for pain medication. That is why we're teaming with the Cuyahoga County Opiate Marketing Task Force to encourage you to know the risk. Go to the website on your screen to learn which pills are opiates and alternative ways of dealing with pain. Which starts as a prescription can end with addiction, so know the risk.
Welcome back to TV20 News. Northeast Ohio has become an epicenter for the rubber and polymer industry, so once again, a big convention was held here in Cleveland. Mayor Frank Jackson helped to cut the ribbon to kick off the beginning of the International Elastomer Conference. More than 5,000 people from around the globe gathered for the event at the Huntington Convention Center of Cleveland. The Rubber, Polymer, and Biomaterial Industry Convention has been going strong for more than 40 years, and every 2 years the event is held here. Companies from all over the planet came to the conference to network and showcase their products and services. The assembly consisted of 270 exhibitors, and some of the exhibits were actually manufacturing their products right on the convention center floor. Speakers from all over the world spoke at the conference to share their technology and research. Organizers say they hold their convention in Cleveland every 2 years because Northeast Ohio is the place to be for the rubber industry.
They come here because it is a rubber and polymer hub. You've got your polymer science and polymer engineering at the University of Akron, which we're a very big part of. In fact, we have a building right now on the university, although we're looking at buying our own. But Cleveland, if you want to be in the rubber industry, this is a great place to start. It draws people. Cleveland itself, I am amazed what's happened in the last probably 6-7 years. Cleveland has grown, the businesses have grown. We're part of that, trying to help it to grow. It's the right place to be.
156 high school students from Northeast Ohio attended the conference to learn what the industry is all about and what jobs could be available to them in the future. If you're having a hard time getting fresh vegetables on your table, then the city has a healthy solution for you and your family. People were lined up at the J. Glenn Smith Health Center on St. Clair Avenue for the monthly produce distribution, which is free and open to the public. Every third Tuesday of the month, the center opens up its doors and provides free, fresh produce to people in need. All you have to do is bring an ID and a bag or cart to carry your produce. Organizers say the fresh produce helps to make a difference to people who need it most.
This is free produce. We have everything from watermelon. Today we have potatoes, sweet potatoes. We have green peppers. We have zucchini. We have cucumbers. Please come out every third Tuesday. Every third Tuesday, we do this, giving back to the Glenville community.
How do you think this helps a lot of people out there that are, trying to make ends meet?
Because that's exactly what it does. It helps them get that produce, the important nutrients, important for their diet on the table for them at absolutely no cost.
Other dates for the monthly produce will be on September 19th, October 17th, and the program will end on November 21st, so make sure you take advantage of this great opportunity. The St. Elizabeth of Hungary Church celebrated their 125th anniversary with a jubilee. Mayor Frank Jackson was in attendance and presented a proclamation to Father Andres Antol. The church parishioners were delighted to be there, and for many, St. Elizabeth has been a part of their family history for decades.
It's wonderful. It's unbelievable that this church is 125 years old. And this little one is crying, and hopefully she will be here at the 225-year-old celebration.
It's just amazing to see people of faith come together celebrating in a community of our ethnic heritage. For me and my family, this was the first parish they came to, which wasn't 125 years ago, but it was over 100 years ago, before the turn of the last century. So this is very significant. This is my heritage is here. I was in church this morning. I saw where my grandmother used to sit, great-grandmother used to sit. It brings back memories. I still belong here. It's truly a continuity of my family here in America.
Oh yeah, I am very emotional. There were a lot of good times, a lot of parties. If you look through the pictures, you can see a lot of celebrations and a lot of celebrations of life and good life that the Lord gave us all and brought a lot of folks here to start a new life and have that American dream. And so we're fortunate to be living it now.
The Moms First program was first established in 1991 as the City of Cleveland's Healthy Family, Healthy Start program, which aims to help get pregnant women prenatal care and reduce the number of infant mortality. We went to the Lexington Bell Community Center to learn more about the program.
What the Moms First program does is recruit moms at conception. So we try to take them through conception through 2 years old. So we follow them through 2 home visits per month, 1 phone call. We look at the resources they need. Our goal is a healthy birth outcome. So we work with them doing get necessary resources, making sure they do their appointments, making their appointments. We offer other kind of services to de-stress them on what is happening. So that's part of what we do, and we are home visitation. So we don't meet them at the center, we go to where they are. So we work within their homes and looking at them and looking at where they're at.
Luann tells us how they try to help prevent infant mortality.
What we have found, it is not necessarily the pregnant participant who's talking, it's the grandparents and people who on the belly. So we have to go in there and make sure and talk to the other people in their homes and say, no, it's back to sleep. You know, they're from the old school of thought that they got to be on their belly. So, you know, you have to come in there, you have to not just sell it to the people, to your client, but you got to make sure the people that's around them understand it.
We spoke to new mothers about their experience with Moms First.
I learned about more resources for you and your baby, so you won't have to buy as much stuff and stuff like that. It's really helpful because they let you know everything that's going on so you can get help if you don't have help.
They help with a lot of resources and give you a lot of information on how to take care of your baby and how to get involved with the community to get help with stuff. Like if you're less fortunate, they'll help you with a lot of resource programs.
Fathers are also encouraged to join the program as well.
We always involve the fathers in the project, even because fathers are important. So we talk to them about, and we try to collaborate and coordinate with other father programs that connect with them. So we talk to the fathers and explain that they're an important voice in this, that we need to talk to you and you need to know what's going on so you can be a viable person in their lives. And most fathers are, they just don't know how. We have to give them the avenues and teach them with other fathers who are going through the same things. So we try to connect them with a support group that would help them.
For more information on Moms First, call 216-391-4100 or visit momsfirst.org. Now in its 12th year, it has become one of the most anticipated parties of the year and one of my personal favorites. TV20's Enrique Correa was at the Cleveland Magazine Best of Party and has more from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Leah, the people I spoke to say they look forward to this party every year, and now I know why. It's a great time inside. Hundreds of people came out to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the 12th annual Cleveland Magazine's Best of Cleveland Party presented by Spa West. The MCs for the Best in Cleveland event was Jen Toohey and Tim Richards from Star 102.1.
I've been hosting this event the better part of 5 years. I love this event. I love Cleveland from Northeast Ohio. And to highlight everything in Cleveland that is fantastic, from food to things you know about, more mainstream things, to Cleveland Magazine does a great job highlighting the things that maybe you don't know about a lot, from food to culinary, to the culinary scene, to bike shops, to everything else, to the bands, you know, we can hear downstairs. I love it. It's an honor doing it, and that's why Cleveland's the best, man.
People got to experience some great food and drinks from some of the city's best restaurants and breweries in our area. For 12 years now, the Best of Cleveland winners are selected by the editors and readers of the magazine. Here are just a few of the big winners. For Best Taco, it was Barrio.
We've been Best Taco in Cleveland since 2013, and we're excited every year we win.
And the winner for Best Ohio City Hotspot, that goes to Town Hall.
It's incredible, man. We're truly humbled to have this opportunity to be a part of such a great event. We're so blessed. I mean, we couldn't do it without our amazing team. We strive for greatness day in and day out, and we're blessed to be here, man. This is an incredible opportunity. We're serving some amazing food here tonight with our quinoa bowl, some grilled cheese bars and bisque. Alongside that, a Thai peanut bowl that we're also sampling here as well.
And for Best Bike Shop in Town, it was Eddie's.
I take a lot of pride in being nominated by the readers to be the best bike shop. That means a lot to us. That means people are noticing the quality of customer service that we provide to the community, and you know, we take it very seriously, and we just want to say thanks to everybody who nominated us.
Once again, Pier W was voted Best Brunch.
Well, it's great because it's a reader's choice. That means people that have come to our restaurant and dined at a restaurant have selected us to be one of the best in Cleveland. So that's always an honor.
This year, Cleveland Magazine's charity of choice is Engage. Engage is a nonprofit organization that serves as a spark for Cleveland's young professional community. I had a great time at this party, and I can't wait to experience it again next year. At the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm Enrique Correa, TV20, We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Enrique, and thank you for watching TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslage. Up next, we'll have Christian Patterson with the Inside Sports Report.